Peace and love, family. Peace and love. It's your boy Chris Enlightened coming back again with some more spiritual vittles. And today I'm going in on, are you weakening your spiritual defenses? This one right here, family, is the truth. This video here is needed. I don't care what you're doing. Sit back, relax, and feast off what I'm about to tell you. A lot of humans aren't aware that they're even weakening their spiritual defenses. If you're a person that's always attracting negativity, always feeling low, depressed, not winning, searching for help, you're weakening your spiritual defenses and you don't even know it. You don't even know it. Most people in the Western world aren't taught to create a bridge between the physical and the spiritual. We try to do everything physical in our life to fight all our battles. That won't work. You see these deities here? He has a naginata. He has a broad Tao sword. These deities are my weapons. They fight for me on the spiritual side. You must know and eliminate things out of your life on the spiritual side that may affect you negatively. Things like detritus. I did a video on detritus. Detritus is nothing more than waste or negativity. You can't see it, you can't touch it, but it's there. It's like love, it's like the wind. It's like things like that. You can't see it, you can't touch it, but it's there. And detritus is in your words you speak. Cursing, negativity, talking bad about people. All those are reservoirs for negativity, detritus, and negative karma in your life, and it weakens your spiritual defenses. It's pretty much shining a light on yourself for negative spiritual entities to follow you or attract to you. You know, one thing about living a peaceful life, peace, love, and light, raising your vibration, putting out positivity, doing a bunch of dharma, increasing your vibration, spewing light, it detracts negativity because everything's a frequency. So if you're a person who has a Facebook page and you go down your timeline and you see negative things, negativity, news, all this crazy stuff, that's nothing more than a spiritual representation of how you feel about yourself in the physical. If you're always attracting negative people, someone's always against you, you got a bunch of haters, it's nothing more than your spiritual aspect of yourself manifesting in the physical. So I say all that to say this. If you see someone talking negative, act as if they don't even exist. If you're still drinking daily, you're still smoking weed, you're still smoking cigarettes, stop it. Choose to stop it. Choose to stop it. Because those things are weakening your spiritual defenses. You know, choosing to hang around family members that are negative, friends that are negative, watching horror films, things like that, weaken your spiritual defenses. Everything you do it corresponds to something. I don't care how minute it may seem to you physically, it corresponds to something. So let's just I'm gonna give an analogy. If you're always watching horror movies and things like that, always drinking, you're not going to be in your right mindset. You're going to be open for whatever entity to tap into you, and it's going to make you do more of that of what you're doing. One thing that in the human world in the physical world that people aren't aware of, there are a lot of people that believed all these religious things, that they expect things to happen when they transcend and die, and it don't happen, and it prevents them from rising to other higher levels of existence. And they're just roaming around here. They hang out in bars and things like that. And what they do is wait for you to get drunk, wait for your spiritual defenses to get weak, and they just tap into you. And they make you say things that you normally wouldn't do when your spiritual defenses were high, when you was in control of your conscious mind. That's what happens. You ever hear someone murder someone and say, I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. A lot of those people really don't know what happened because they weakened their spiritual defenses so much that attaching spirits literally attached to them and had fun with them and had their way with them. It's just that simple. So if you don't want to be a spiritual scallywag, you don't want to be out here getting used spiritually and it manifests physically, work on strengthening your defenses, meditating more, learning divine prayers, helping people, giving love, loving yourself, taking in sunlight, things like that. Really adopting the spiritual practices, aligning your consciousness up with higher divine forces. The human mind can't define or understand the divine, but you can work at it. You can work at it. The one things God loves more than anything that we can do as humans is try. It's try. They know we human. They know we got human urges. They know most of us are governed by our root chakra. They know this. But when you try to evolve, when you try to elevate your consciousness and expand your consciousness and grow spiritually, they love it. They love it. Me personally, this is from experience, family. I gave up everything that gave me comfort. Most people would say, boy, you're crazy for giving up that money. But something within me said, you know what, this money is good, but I feel as if I deserve more. I did it, and I was blessed. If you're comfortable, you're not growing, you're not evolving. Sometimes you gotta get out of your comfort zone in order to really usurp your own divine will and power, family. That's what this channel is about. I'm doing nothing more. I'm not preaching. I'm not trying to help you anything. I'm just sharing my experiences. You can take it or not. But I'm sharing my experiences because I felt as if I was just like you. I was someone who didn't have a daddy in their life, grew up in the hood. I didn't even have a wooden spoon in my mouth. Some people have silver spoon. I didn't have a spoon. I had a butter knife that was bent growing up. You know, nothing came to me easy. I had to work for everything I got. But one thing I realized was I chose that. I chose that so I can evolve. We put forth in our life challenges so we can evolve. So whatever you've gone through in your life, don't feel bad about it. Don't stay in that angry state. Look at it from a higher perspective. Have an overview of your reality. Look down on yourself and see, okay, how do I get out of this? Don't think, why me? Start thinking, why did I? You know, why did I choose this? And then you can put it on yourself and you can go inside to figure out a way. Okay? So when you weaken your spiritual defenses, your life's going to be filled with chaos. But if your life is filled with chaos, you know, okay, what am I doing to weaken my spiritual defenses so all this chaos is manifesting in my life? Again, I don't know what your life is. I don't know what's going on, but you do. You do. Start eliminating things. When you eliminate, first thing I did was stop smoking weed. My life started getting better. I was like, wow, my life's getting better. I'm not living check to check no more. Okay, let me stop cursing. My life started getting even better. Let me start doing my altar every day, not just once a month, once a week, every day. My life started really getting exponentially better. So I realized that, okay, if I eliminate things out of my life that I know innately that I shouldn't be doing, and my life started getting better, that was the fuel I needed to do more to help myself, to increase and armor myself with real spiritual defenses. So I say all that to say this, family. Start winning. Choose to win. Eliminate. I don't care if it's your mama. If your mama's negative, cut her out your life. Cut her out your life. That old mentality, like, I know, but I love, man, cut her out your life. I don't care who it is. Even if it's your children, if they're of age. Now, they're young, 12, 13, they're nothing more than a reflection of who you are, what you taught them. Whatever you invest in your kids is who they are. So you got to remold them, show them a better way. They're nothing more than a reflection of who you are. But if they're grown, over 21, 22, if they're negative, you got to cut them out too. You can love them from afar. That's one thing that this illusionary matrix does to us. It puts people in our life to keep us trapped mentally in this matrix. People that are here to not even help you evolve. Their sole goal is for you to devolve. Okay, family? So on that note, family, peace and love. I hope you're feasting off of these spiritual fiddles. Hopefully, you'll choose to evolve and strengthen your spiritual defenses. I can be reached every Monday night with my lovely wife, Divine Queen, on Twin Flame Radio. That's blogtalkradio.com/Twin Flame Radio. We out here winning. Go out to Amazon, check out my books. Poverty Consciousness, a best-selling book. Wealth Consciousness, another best-selling book. The Enlightened Thought. That book right there is guaranteed to titillate your frontal lobe, family. So on that note, peace and love. Winning!